Boom. 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 And let's see, I had one more thing to say. What was it? It's on the tip of my tongue. Don't rush me. I think I just... Oh, yeah. Boom. Yeah, we're talking about blind bags today. Yeah, what a shock. Except these blind bags are from Walmart. And these are blind bags of blind bags. Yeah, sometimes Walmart has these NECA blind bags. I believe, yeah, it's NECA, yeah. But only sometimes. I've also seen these in the discount store that I keep talking about, but again, only sometimes, and only in some Walmarts. And it's been a while since I've seen these in the discount store, so I'm pretty excited to see these. I thought that I saw the end of these months ago, but no, I found these purely by chance at not even a local Walmart, a Walmart that I pretty much accidentally ended up. That's like miles and miles away, but I made a trip and the place was closed and I didn't want to waste anything, so I went to the Walmart there and here we are. So yeah, my theory is that every so often NECA just takes a whole bunch of blind bags that it can't sell and it puts them inside blind bags so they will sell. That's capitalism for you. So we have three different kinds here, but I'm pretty sure the only difference is the packaging. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there's it says there's a theme, but there's probably I'm gonna bet you that there's not much difference between the contents of each bag. It's just gussied up. Gussied up. That's a weird word. I don't think I've ever said that word, but that's a funny word. I might have to use that word in the future. Anyway, first of all, we got the superhero blind bag. Over $25 worth of toys and collectibles. By the way, these cost $10, which in a world where even these little teeny dog tag keychain things cost like $5, then yeah, that's a pretty good deal. And I'm hoping that I can get $25 worth of stuff. Especially if I can sell it. Okay, over $25 worth of toys and collectibles. Boom! Wow! Ages 14 plus. Suddenly. Yeah, it just looks like a comic strip. Just looks like random comic panels with no other detail. Cool collectibles and toys. Secretly packed inside. Well, you're not making a secret here because I can clearly feel them. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Eyes. What are these question marks doing on my packaging? Superhero blind bag packed. Wow! With over 25, we saw that already. Awesomeness awaits. Hand-packed heroes located inside. Exciting collectibles are waiting inside. Boy, they're really pushing the inside part, aren't they? Exciting collectible. Oh, act now and start collecting. Fun and easy. All in this super packed blind bag. See center ad for more info. Super fun. Great value. Amazing surprise. Superhero collectibles. What more can you ask for? I like to ask for a little bit less excitement here because there is such a thing as overselling something only for you. And well, if this stuff is... I highly doubt that all the stuff in here is for me, but I'll take your word for it, and then I will be very disappointed. What will you discover? Straight from their secret bases come all your favorite superheroes just for you, over $25 value. How many times did they say that? Like 3 times? Over 25 value, all inside. Ages 14 plus, NECA. We see all these... You know, when you copy-paste things, exclamations, you just paste them all over your bag. That doesn't necessarily make it any more fun. Oh, it is fun to shout them. Okay, so that's the superhero blind bag. And we have the pop culture blind bag, which is much more nicely packed. I really like the boombox here. I like the purple neon. There's a word for this. There's a description for this Tron Tron early CGI type style. I cannot place it though. Let's see. Pop culture blind bag. Radical surprises inside. Dude! What will you discover? I will probably discover ancient sweets in here. $25 worth of pop culture toys and collectibles. Yeah, we saw that already. Great value. I'll be the judge of that. And then we have a cassette tape. Over $25. Saw that already. Inside, pop culture blind bag. Yeah, well, it's basically just the same thing on the front and the back, which, okay, fine. I think the other one oversold it. So, hey, they put the totally rad. Yeah. Now, this looks like one of the Ashen's 80s intros. Whenever he's talking about something specifically 80s, he has this like purple grid thing back here, which he probably took from something. I don't know. Well, okay, so it doesn't have as much as the other bag, but actually, I do like the design a lot better. I don't think that I like that they put some actual design work into this and did just paste the same few phrases over and over again. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And finally, we have the gamer blind bag. Ooh, gamer. You know, the gamer, I think the term gamer has practically lost its meaning. I mean, anyone can be a gamer. If you so much as pick up a game and you're a gamer, usually it used to be that gamer actually meant you were committed, you were top, you were a pro, you were really knowledgeable in the field. But now, no, you so much as have a mobile game on your phone and you're a gamer. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that the term has lost all meaning. Anyway, gamer blind bag. The 3 hearts from Zelda. Over 25 saw that. Stars and the NES controller type thing, which is not the NES type controller for copyright. Gamer toys and collectibles are waiting inside. Honestly, I think the true gamers, I think I know what toys the true gamers actually use. Great value, low price. Gamer toys, and I saw that already. Arcade machine, what will you discover? I will discover that your arcade machine has a cracked screen. Let's see. Controller, heart, saw that. Smiling heart, no, smiling star, excuse me. What's that? Oh, well, that's a more blatant PS3 controller. Okay. Ultra cool fun! All packed inside to collect and share! I'm probably not going to do much collecting, and if I'm going to do any sharing, it will be for money. Up, up, down, down, left, right, yeah. Okay, the Konami code. I think that has become such a cliche that it is not even funny as a cliche anymore. Alright, so that's what we have. We have two of the superheroes, 2 of the pop culture, and 1 of the gamer. And if you couldn't tell already, these are so big that I've had to hold the camera. I don't have a tall enough tripod for where I am right now, but that will change once I open these. Speaking of which, I am going. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna open one of these right now. I'm just gonna see. I'm just going to give you an idea of what you would find in one of these bags. So, let's take one of these superhero ones. Let's see. Here's the handy-dandy side opener notch, and dump it out, and ooh. Oh, that's only like 4 things. Well, that's disappointing. Well, they did emphasize value over quantity, so maybe we're going to get something. Let's really quickly go over what's in this bag. The Scalers, Captain America. I've seen these in these blind bags before. I'm not into these Scalers. You never know where to put them. I mean, you're supposed to put them on your, well, it says on the back here. Scalers, collect them, hang them from headphones, attach them to cables. These cute minis add a dose of cool to anything they can fit their little hands around. Headphones and earbuds, computer cables, electronic cords, lanyards, video game cables, microphone cords, shoelaces, pull cords. What heights will your Scalers climb? I had a very dirty joke about what else they can hang from, but I will not say it, but just by saying that, you probably know what it is. Yeah, I don't get these. I mean, you hang them from stuff, and then they immediately get lost. Yay! Fun. Anyway, there's Captain America. Yeah, the original white Captain America. Is he still black? I don't remember. I don't really follow modern comics that much. I just follow the whoops. I just follow the trade comics when I find them. That's pretty much it. Let's see. Batman Black and White. I've seen these a lot too. These are just different Batman figurines and by different artists. We got Darwin Cook, Patrick Gleason, Amanda Connor, Jason Fabuk, Dick Sprang, and Frank Quitely. Isn't this a TV show? I think this is a TV show. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, these are okay. I don't know how much exactly these are worth. Wow, that actually took a lot longer than I thought. I thought I was going to be able to get through at least the first bag, but no, I'm going to have to cut here, and I'll see you in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and open the rest of these bags. I'm going to sort them all, and we're going to see what we got. Okay, see you in a minute. And we're back. And it's a whole new day. Yes, I usually like to film all the footage for these videos all on the same day, or I like to at least pretend that it's all the same day, but no, this time I'm not going to hide that it is tomorrow from the last scene that you just saw. And during that time, I went to another Walmart, and I found these exact same kind of blind bags, and I bought them all because I thought, hey, that would give me more stuff to work with, a lot more stuff to show, and, you know, maybe something in it would be a little more valuable than what the other bags have. It's all the same thing. I am not even kidding. No, it's not only the exact same bag, but the exact same contents. You open one of these bags and you've opened all of them because there is no difference in what you get from each of these bags. Though I did learn that the contents of the other bags, of the gamer and the retro bags, are different than the superhero bags, so that's something. But even then, no, all the superhero content, all the superhero bag contents are the exact same. All the gamer contents are the exact same, and all the retro contents are the exact same. Well, okay, with the exception of the superhero bag, but we'll get to that in a second. So now I'm stuck with a whole bunch of duplicates of items that I didn't even think I want. I don't even think I wanted in the first place. And most of it is cheap stuff that I have no use for, and I don't think I can get anything for on eBay, and it's after Christmas, so I'm not getting my money back from this video, am I? So, I guess we should start looking at the stuff that you can find in these bags, and there is one more revelation, and we will get to that. Let's start with the stuff that you find in the superhero bags, because, well, that's a good place to start and to explain a few things. So, let's see, do I want to use this as a backdrop? Yeah, I'll keep it up. So I say that everything in these bags are the exact same thing, and I'm not even kidding. Look, it's the exact same scaler. It's the exact same Captain America thing. You don't even get a different scaler. You don't get, well, I don't know what else is in this line. But yeah, exact same Captain America. I'm sure that if you open up another superhero blind bag like this, then you'll get these. Or you'll get the other thing, which I will get to in just a second. So yay, I have 2 Captain America scalers when I just said that I didn't even want one. I didn't see the point of just one. That's all I have to say about that. However, with this bag, I will give you credit that you can either get the scalers or Shazam socks. This is the only bag I found that actually includes an alternate, and it's between a scaler and some socks. Well, still, between the scaler and the socks, I will choose the socks. And these are Shazam socks, and they have the Shazam logo on them, and the Shazam Firebolt, and they feel pretty nice. They feel high quality. They feel a little elasticy, a little tubey. They're not bad. Problem is, they're not even my size. It says 8 to 12 crew socks, and I'm a size 13, so I can't even do anything with them. Let's see. I have not seen the Shazam movie. As I've said before, superhero movies aren't really my thing. But this does have Zachary Levi, and I do like Chuck, so I might have to check this out at some point. Maybe if I find the DVD somewhere used. Now, here's the thing I was going to talk about. So, not only are these blind bags that NECA has put in these bigger blind bags, but they are also Loot Crate merchandise. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, NECA bought Loot Crate about a year ago, and they've been running it ever since. And apparently, it's just been doing. Well, I don't think anyone's even noticed the difference. It's just been Loot Crate stuff, just under NECA, and how they've avoided going bankrupt like the original Loot Crate, I have no idea. But apparently, this is what NECA is doing now. They are taking these blind bags and they're packaging their Loot Crate Overstock in them. So, on the one hand, I'm actually pretty excited about this because, well, it's Loot Crate stuff. Loot Crate has a lot of exclusive stuff, a lot of very unique stuff you can't get anywhere else. So that's pretty cool. But on the other hand, not a lot of Loot Crate stuff isn't even worth a dime. It's not. It's stuff there solely for the novelty and not any use at all. But I mean, except maybe for these socks. But like I say, these socks aren't even worth anything. So this has not always been the case. I mentioned that I've gotten these blind bags before, and they were full of blind bags. They were full of just these actual blind bags. These blind bags that you see at Walmart and the nerd stores and all that sort of stuff. And they had plushies. That's what I really miss. These don't have plushies. I mean, maybe one bag will. Maybe some bag in the future will. I don't know if they're going to continue featuring only these items in these bags. But that's just, I don't know. I'm disappointed. I'm relieved and disappointed. I'm relieved that we're getting some unique stuff. And I'm disappointed that it's not anything I can really do anything with. It's not anything that's really in my wheelhouse. Also, I'm going to have to change the title of this video from Walmart Blind Bag Overstock to Loot Crate Overstock. That's not a complaint. It's just something I'm going to have to do. And so really the value of these items is going to be all on how rare they are, or if we do get some blind bags, then what value the blind bags are. I remember the plushies I got in these were really, really sought after. I sold all of those eventually, and there was a Rocky Raccoon, there was a Harley Quinn, and they went for a pretty good amount. But these Shazam socks, I don't even think I can give these away. Though I probably will. But yeah, the too long didn't read or too long didn't listen. This is all Loot Crate Overstock, and most of it is junk. But let's hope that we find some stuff that isn't quite junk. That's what I'm trying to get to. And let's see, what else should we... Let's talk about these. Yes, four of the exact same Deadpool belt buckles. Or are these suitcase buckles? I'm pretty sure they're belt buckles. I don't know what to do with belt buckles, though. Deadpool Club Merc. I have not seen Deadpool, as I've mentioned before, but I probably should. I'm just kind of around people who wouldn't enjoy Deadpool, but yeah. Deadpool belt buckle. It's the Deadpool logo. Pretty solid. Nice metal. Nice indentations. Oh, it is a belt buckle. Okay. Loot Crate, Marvel. There you go. Chimichangas, I guess. Let's put you back in there. If we can. Well, I'd like to live on the moon, and that's how I'm killing time as I put this back and grab the next item, which are these little Spider-Man mini posters. 4 again. Yep, little Spider-Man mini posters. I mean, the artwork's not bad. The artwork looks like somebody used felt pens, but professional felt pens. I don't know. I'm not quite familiar with this style. It just looks very material, somebody drew this on material. Also, I've never been that much of a fan of Small Eye Spider-Man. Let's see, what can I get? What do I get in here? Another problem about doing Loot Crate Overstock is you've already seen all this before. If you've seen these Loot Crate unboxings from much more popular people, then you've already seen this stuff. So I'm not exactly giving you anything surprising or new, or of course, when have I ever? I mean, I play plug and play games from 15 years ago. I'm not exactly raising the bar here. Okay, anyway, Small Eye Spider-Man. Very ugly Green Goblin, who looks like he's about to keel over but from old age. Let's see if we can get a little bit more focus on that. There we go. Venom. Just Venom with his tongue sticking out, whatever. And Carnage, whom we're going to get in the next Venom movie. Though I haven't even seen the first Venom movie. I just know that we're going to get Carnage in a Venom movie, which it's about bloody time. Carnage is well overdue for a movie appearance. So I might have to check that movie out just because we're getting Carnage. Jim Carrey was going to play Carnage in Spider-Man 4, from what I hear. I don't really have any sources to back this up, but I did see on a Wikipedia filmography that Jim Carrey will play Carnage. And that's all I heard about it. That's the last I ever knew was going to happen. This was before The Amazing Spider-Man was even announced. Of course, I also heard that Paul McCartney was going to be the villain in Shrek 4. So yeah, can't exactly believe everything that you hear. Okay, mini posters. Nothing on the back. Not really that much interesting stuff going on in the front. I don't know if you want to make like a collage of these, then these are pretty good, but not exactly something I'm too thrilled to have. And finally, we have the only thing that's possibly worth anything. The Batman Black and White minifigures, which I already mentioned. Apparently, these are based on the Batman Black and White comic series, which are basically 8-page standalone stories featuring Batman and a bunch of different takes on him from different artists and writers, and it sounds pretty cool. They just released a new Batman Black and White series, from what I hear, and the run's gotten a bit of a... Run's a little interesting. The volume 1 is all original stuff. 2 and 3 are stories that were originally printed with other Batman books, and then 4 is original, and I guess this upcoming volume 5, or is it upcoming? Have they already printed it? I don't know. I literally have no other information other than they were thinking about it. But the next one might be original. I don't know. Let's see. So we can get Batman Darwin Cook, Batman Patrick Gleason, Batman Amanda Connor, Batman Jason Fabok, Batman Dick Sprang, or Batman Frank Quitely. And from what I understand, these are worth something. Not a whole lot, but something. Or you can just go to your local comic store and buy the complete set and not have to even worry about these bags. But let's open all the bags. I got 4 of these bags. Let's just open them and see what we got. So we have, let's see, which one is this again? I'm guessing the Jason Fabok. Yeah, pretty nice. These are actually pretty nice statues. They're very well built, very solid, very, can't bend them. That's always good. Well, okay, I guess the cape's a little flexible. That's to be expected. Oh, not bad. Not bad. This is a very unique look for Batman. It looks like Batman, but it's a different artist's take on Batman. It kind of looks like the Frank Miller Batman, only not as ridiculously bulky. Not bad, not bad. And so let's see what's in these other ones. I almost thought that was the exact same thing, but no, this one is... I'm guessing this is the Amanda Connor Batman, which is always nice to see a female artist in comics. That's actually quite rare, unfortunately. Honestly, it looks almost exactly like the Jason Fabok one, except bigger eyes, smaller horns, smaller utility belt. fewer muscles, different logo. Still, oh, and of course the tattered cape. Still, it's like in the exact same pose, though. Still not bad, though. And this is Patrick Gleason Batman, which at least this isn't in the same pose. Okay, we got a bit of a tattered cape, but not as pronounced as Amanda Connor's. He's cracking his knuckles. He's got smaller spikes on his gloves, smaller horns, wider shoulders, a more pokey Batman logo, a more pronounced six-pack. He's got the Batman logo on his belt, which, yeah, it is a utility belt. Now I can see the pouches. Yeah, still not bad. And finally, oh, and I knocked the camera. That's professional of me. Oh, another Amanda Connor. Okay, well, I'm hesitant to call any of these my favorite because these are all different Batmen made for different situations. So it's kind of hard. It doesn't seem fair for me to say this is my favorite when one has a completely different personality and setting than all of the others. But I'm gonna have to go with this one, just because he's the most unique posed, and I don't know, he seems the most natural sitting on my shelf, which he probably won't be because I'm going to be selling these as soon as possible. Still, not bad. At least I'm not into this blind bag set, but at the very least they are solid. They are very nicely painted, and well, they're probably not worth what I paid for the whole bag, but they come close. And it says that my battery's almost dead. That's nice, so I'm going to have to charge it. But first, let me switch out the backdrop. I wasn't going to switch out the backdrop, but I figure, what the heck. And so when we come back, pop culture blind bag. Okay, see you in a minute. And we're back. For you, 'tis was just a few seconds, but for me, it was only short of an eternity. Anyway, Fred and Barney Salt and Pepper Shakers. Not really much else to say that, really. Okay, so on the one hand, I'm happy that they didn't just go for the salt and pepper shaker shapes. They actually kind of made these little figures. But on the other hand, they didn't make them very interesting figures. They didn't make them for instance, the arms. You'd think that the arms move, but no, they're just stuck. Kind of makes it worse. Kind of makes I think that arms that don't move are more easy to break. So you drop these and it's just going to snap right off, and then you can't pop it back into place. And then the feet are just one piece, and it says Loot Crate in 2020. There, now it says Loot Crate in 2020. And we got the holes in the head. So when I first saw these, I thought these were like those Play-Doh things. Those Play-Doh barber things from way back when. You put them in the barber's chair, and then you stuck some Play-Doh up there, and then you twisted a knob and it came out their head. Took me a while to realize that these are salt and pepper shakers, and you twist off their heads. That's where you put all the salt and pepper. Actually, that is another thing, though. The halves are quite big, so you can only fill it up to about the midway, and then if you try to fill it anymore, it's just going to spill out. It's a bit of a problem, unless you feed it directly through the holes, which reminds me of the classic I don't want to work in a diner joke because I have to fill the salt and pepper shakers. Okay, but besides that, I guess they're all right. I guess it's clearly the same design for both clothes. It's just one's orange, one's brown. And this one has a little bit more detail with the spots in the tie and, of course, the different faces. They're okay. they're okay. I don't really have a use for salt and pepper shakers. I just get them. I just get it straight out of the main jug, main bottle, I don't remember what they're called, but that's where I get them out. So I don't really see a problem with. I don't see a use for the shakers or these shakers. Are these shakers? Yep, I got a whole bunch, and not only are they not worth that much, but they're not even new. They opened them. Whoever packaged these opened them. They took them out of the box, so now they're just the figures, so I can't even sell them as new. But new, they're only worth like $5, if that. So I don't know what to do with these. I'm just gonna have to give them out, give them away, I guess. Maybe I'll start a contest, and I'll say that the prize excuse me, that the prize is this. And hopefully nobody entering the contest will ever see this video and know that these are just junk. So, or I can just put these on my table and let them stare at me the next time I eat Fruity Pebbles, which I never will do because I don't eat breakfast cereal. So they will just stand there staring longingly, hoping that each meal I have will eventually include Fruity Pebbles so that they may act out their classic routine and give their life meaning. Yeah, life's tough, isn't it? All right, let's get rid of all these. And Loot Crate pin. Yeah, it's just straight up, they're just straight up including the Loot Crate pins in these Overstock bags. This is November 2019 Squad. I guess that was the theme of the crate as well. I don't know. All I saw was November 2019, and yeah, if you didn't have a use for the Loot Crate pin in the actual Loot Crate, what use are you gonna have it just within the bag? And yeah, these are only worth like $1 at most on eBay, so can't exactly do much with this one or this one. Or this one, I knew I had 3. I don't know, probably give one to my grandma, she likes pins, and the other 2 I'll flush down the toilet. And Yumi embroidered patch set. I looked up Yumi. I couldn't exactly find what Yumi is. It just seemed like Yumi was an expression. Loot anime exclusive. Oh, I feel so privileged. 2019. Let's see. Does this open? Come on. There we go. There we go. All right, what we got? Anything I recognize? Probably not. Oh, those are cool at least. I don't know what they're from, but they're cool. That looks like Speed Racer crossed with that guard from that Lego Friends guard from Lego Movie 2, and that looks like. Okay, it took me a while to figure this out. It's a side profile of a mecha, of a war mech type thing with little fingers down here and a little chibi smiley face on the front, kind of digital chibi smiley face. And then there's a symbol there. Okay, I don't know what I'd do with these. Are these from something? Are these from something called Yumi? Yume? Yum? I don't know. I did not. Maybe I just didn't search hard enough, but I couldn't find a single thing on this. Is it the same thing with all of them? Let's see. This is the riveting material you tune in for, to hear a 30-year-old man open these packages and burp. And yeah, they're all the exact same thing. Don't know what I'm going to do with those. Don't know anybody who would do anything with those. So I guess I'm just giving them to savers. Okay, now this last thing is the thing that makes or breaks this bag. Just like the superhero one, this all hinges on a blind box. Yep, we have Kid Robot Adult Swim Vinyl Mini Series 2. So yeah, these are just little vinyl figurines from Kid Robot. You know, the other guys that do all the vinyl figs, besides the Funko guys, and probably a bunch of other companies doing the vinyl figs. But Kid Robot and Funko have basically taken over the market. So these are just vinyl figs of various Adult Swim shows. Let's see if I can describe these in as short as possible. Rick and Morty. Everybody knows Rick and Morty. Freaking love Rick and Morty. A grandpa and his grandson go through space and time and parallel universes, just have random adventures, and it's a very crude show. I mean, of course, it's Adult Swim. It's Simpsons humor and Simpsons Family Guy type humor, but it's very smart. It knows how to deconstruct. It knows how to question existence. It knows how to present these themes in a way that makes you think. You actually think while you're watching Rick and Morty, with all the poop jokes and the beer and the death, the very, very bloody death. That's what makes the show absolutely amazing. Unless you're some reviewers who say that the show has taken a decrease in quality recently because it's not focusing on the gross out humor anymore. It's actually focusing on, the characters. How dare a show do that? Also that you probably also think that Pickle Rick is one of the worst episodes of all time because it's not following the regular show format. Some people without imagination. Robot Chicken, classic stop-motion sketch comedy show. I haven't seen it in a long time. I used to watch it all the time when I was a teenager. It's very hit or miss. A lot of it is very gross-out humor. A lot of it is very destroying your childhood. But it's still going. It still has quality. It still has quirks. It's one of those pop culture shows, one of those shows that makes fun of absolutely everything, and that's why it's been continuing on to this day. That's why it's been going so long. It's like The Simpsons and South Park and Saturday Night Live and SpongeBob. Yeah, SpongeBob parody a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't really watch SpongeBob. I love the Star Wars special. I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite parody things ever. One of my absolute favorite Robot Chicken or Star Wars themed things ever. I'm not too big on the sequels though. There were like 2 sequels, maybe 3. I don't remember, but they weren't that good. I don't remember laughing once. It kind of. I mean, the first one was kind of detracted from the norm. They put a lot more quality in it and a lot less bottom of the barrel gross out humor, I guess you could say. I don't know. It's like they actually focused on the movies and what made them work and what made it funny instead of just garbage stuff. I don't know. I don't know how Robot Chicken's doing that nowadays, but it was funny when I saw it. The Venture Bros. I have not seen that one. From what I hear, it's like a parody of the Johnny Quest series from the 60s, the Hanna-Barbera thing, and I haven't seen it. I have heard good things about it. It has Patrick Warburton in it. I'll probably check it out. I need something new to watch. I've heard it's pretty good. Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack, well, everyone knows about Samurai Jack. It started out as a Cartoon Network show for like 4 seasons, and then like 10, 15 years later, it got brought to Adult Swim for its 5th and final season for Samurai Jack to actually get home. At least that's what I hear. I don't know what actually happens in it. I'll have to check it out again. I really need to get, though I should finish up watching the original Samurai Jack series. I have all the DVDs. I need to get back to it. But yeah, really good show. At least the Cartoon Network show. Again, I haven't seen the Adult Swim version, but it's probably even better. It doesn't have as many restrictions on Adult Swim as Cartoon Network, so it probably shows us even more. Of course, that's not always a good thing. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, one of the classic adult cartoons, one of the first adult cartoons for Adult Swim before it was even Adult Swim. Haven't really seen much of it. I do know the characters. I do know the general idea of it. It's basically just kind of surreal humor and gross out stuff, and I don't know. I might have to check it out one of these days. Mr. Pickles. Now, this was the one I didn't know about. I looked it up, and
Okay, it's sort of a parody of Lassie, except it's one of those shows, one of those very sick, gory, like, completely tasteless shows where the joke is that it's sick, gory, and tasteless. So I don't know. It's a dog and it kills people, but all the people he kills need to be killed. That everyone in the show is just some of the most unlikable people that you can imagine, and so he just kills them all in spectacular, gory fashion. Not really into that sort of thing. I prefer my shows to have some sort of more of a gimmick, more of an idea behind it. Like Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty, at its core, is one of these very tasteless, gory shows. But like I say, it's smart. It's smarter than anybody really knows what to do with. It's smarter than anyone would think. But it just sounds like regular blood and gore. I don't know. It probably has its fans. And then Space Ghost Coast to Coast. This is the first Adult Swim cartoon, I believe. Well, it was made before Adult Swim, but this is the first thing on Cartoon Network for adults. Basically, they took the Space Ghost cartoon, the Hanna-Barbera Space Ghost cartoon from the 60s or 70s or something like that, and they turned it into a late night talk reality show where Space Ghost just talks to these live action celebrities and has some zany goings on in the backstage, and all the animation is from the cartoon. They just Photoshop it to make it look like people are talking and doing other things. It's really funny. And then some other people went off and made C-Lab 2021, which is even funnier. And then some other people went off and made Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, which is the funniest. That was one of my favorite shows ever. So yeah, it's amazing what you can do with recycled content. All right, let's see. We can get Dr. Orpheus, Dr. Girlfriend, Phantom Limb. I'm assuming those from the Venture Bros. Frylock, Master Shake, Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Summer from the Apocalypse episode. Phoenix Person and SEAL Team Rick from Rick and Morty, of course. I don't remember SEAL Team Rick. I'm sure he appeared somewhere. Mr. Pickles, of course. That doesn't really look like Mr. Pickles, though. I believe that Mr. Pickles in the show is black, and this one just looks... Also, he wasn't a biped. Or was he? Like I said, I haven't actually seen the show, just some clips. And then the Robot Chicken, that's always good. It looks like they put a lot of effort into that one. Maybe I'll have to get that one. 3 in 24 chance, so that's the most common. Samurai Jack wearing a sort of Viking uniform, so he barely looks like Samurai Jack, so I'm not really that interested. Ashy, who is apparently one of the villains in the last season of Samurai Jack. I don't know. The Nerd from Robot Chicken, the other Robot Chicken mascot. Zorak and Space Ghost from Space Ghost Coast to Coast. And then whoever this is. I don't know, 1 in 48 chance. So I'd say that's the rarest, but this one's also 1 in 48, and this one is also 1 in 48, and yeah. So obviously I want one of the 1 in 48 characters, but if I got one of the Space Ghost Coast to Coast characters, then maybe I'd keep them. Maybe I'll have to check how rare they are. All right, okay, let's see. Can I just flip this off? Oh, well, it's still glued down. Then what's the point of the tape? All right, ripping open the box. Destroying the collector's value. All right, first up we got... Now, how do you open this thing? Okay, first up we have... the Robot Chicken. Hey, what do you know? This doesn't look as good as the picture. This doesn't look good. No, because the picture... Come on. The picture, he has like a buzzsaw type wing and, I don't know, the more pronounced decal, more pronounced mechanical parts. There aren't even any rivets on here. That's can't say I'm happy with this one. I mean, it's okay, I guess, as far as vinyl figures go. The head turns, that's a nice touch, but it just looks so cheap. It just looks really cheap. I can't... It's like basically all one piece of plastic, all molded together, and well, okay, not plastic, vinyl. Just something about it. Something about the picture made me hope for something a little more detailed, but I don't know. I guess I really don't have anything to complain about. I'm just complaining because that is all I know how to do. All right, let's open the second one here. Again, this is what you all tune in for. Okay, come on. Give me something that I want. Something that I want or something I can use. Okay, and this one is... Ooh, hey! Hey, it's a 1 in 48. It's a slightly rare one, and it's even worse than the robot chicken. I mean, look, the body's just completely black. In fact, most of the figure's just completely black except for the face. This has got to be one of the cheapest vinyl figures I've ever seen, and it's one of the rare ones. People want to pay money for this? Really? Okay, you can have it. You can have it. If this gets me money, you can have it. All right, and the last one. Let's see. What can I sing while I'm opening the box? I'm opening the box. I'm opening the box. I'm opening the box. Box. There, that'll do. All right, and the last one. Please don't be a chicken again. Please be something different. Oh, hey, Space Ghost. All right, this one's my favorite by default. This one is, and the arms move. Did the arms move on here? No, the arms do not move on there. The arms move on here. That's okay. That's one thing I can give it, I guess. And I'm bumping into the camera. Okay, I like this one. It's funny. Yeah, this is Space Ghost in his Space Ghost getup. He needs to go interview Jim Carrey for The Mask, and needs to go sing with REM, and trying to remember some other jokes from that show. I should, again, that's a show I really need to go back and watch again. I really need to go back and finish up. My favorite episode was where everybody was hungry. Everyone was on the show. They forgot to eat, and they ordered pizza. Pizza never arrived, and Zorak's nephew shows up and just kind of gets in his way, interrupts them at every chance, and Zorak eats him. That sounds very dark, but it's hilarious and dark. So this isn't that bad. And the head's quite awkwardly shaped, but coloring's good. The material's quite nice. Yeah, compared to those two, this might as well be the Statue of David. I might actually keep this one. Probably not, but I'll set it aside until I decide what I do with it. So, okay, the figure things didn't pan out as well as I tell a lie. I think it went just about as well as I thought it would go. So maybe these made these bags worth something. Who knows? Maybe I actually got my money back for these bags. Probably not. But these figures are definitely the crown jewel of these bags, and I'm glad they put something of quality in here. All right, when we come back in just a second, we will look at the last bag, which I only have one of, so that it will be very quick. The gamer bag. Okay, be right back. And we're back. And I found out that the Space Ghost is worth about $15, and the Ashy, whatever, is worth about $30. So, hey, there you go. I've gotten about half my money that I've spent on this back. Also, I found out that this figure comes with these little accessories right here. So, okay, not as bland as I thought she was going to be. So, go hunt Samurai Jack, and then follow him. I don't know, either follow him and get killed. I don't know. I haven't seen the show yet. All right, this is what is in the gamer pack. Team Fortress 2 pins. These are ancient. I think these are some of the first things to ever be put in a loot crate. Does anyone even, let's see, it says down here, 2015. Yeah, does anyone today even remember Team Fortress 2? Does anyone remember what that's about? I think everybody only knows about Fortnite nowadays. And maybe a little bit of Battleborn. Maybe. I mean, if PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds has basically been scrubbed from the popular conscious, then what hope does Team Fortress 2 have? But yeah, Team Fortress 2, online first-person shooter, very, very comical, very personality-based, hero shooter, of course. I played the Xbox version that was on the orange box a few times. It was okay. Unfortunately, it was on the Xbox, so it didn't get all the updates and such that the PC version got. But I've never had a strong enough gaming PC for that, so I missed out. Oh well. Let's see. We got the red pin. That's one of the teams. Blue pin. That's the other team. Unicorn. I don't remember a unicorn ever appearing. Maybe this is from the Meet the Pyro episode. Maybe a unicorn appeared during his video, where we saw inside his head, and he thought that he was doing the world a favor. He was just playing with the world when he was actually brutally massacring everybody and everything around him. Or her. There's always the possibility that's a her. And then the sandwich. Yeah, this is Heavy eats this and goes into a rage mode, from what I remember. Though, like I say, I've only played the Xbox version. That never showed up, so I don't know what purpose it had. New meat, edible device. So it was probably a device, an actual device in game. Nothing on the back. I have no use for these. These probably aren't even worth $1 online. I don't know, once again, maybe I'll give them to my grandmother. Maybe she can do something with those. She likes a good pin. Speaking of, Loot Gaming collectible pin, a sword. I did not look up which crate this was exclusive to, but it's a nice sword at least. I mean, if you didn't know that this was Loot Crate, then you could have a nice sword pin. I don't know what game this is from. I don't know what this is referencing, but it's nice. It's nice. I don't know. I can't really fault it. Can't really say anything else about it. Once again, though, it's just a pin. Don't really have any use for a pin. Mega Man lanyard. Now, I do like a good lanyard. Unfortunately, this is not a good lanyard. This looks like a Chinese copy. This looks like something you'd get off AliExpress for like $1. It's not very good. The image is very faded. They didn't use the greatest string for it, the most vibrant colors for it. And then this it's yellowed. It's yellowed. I really hope that's from age. I really hope that this is just that old, that this plastic thing has yellowed. Otherwise, that's not good quality there. Also, it just looks like a cutout. Just looks like somebody downloaded a ping file, pinch file from the internet and just sloppily cut it out in MS Paint and slapped it on what is this called? A shrinky dink? I don't know. That's not good. Not good. I cannot say this is good at all. Licensed for use by Just Funky. Was Just Funky the go-to for the Loot Crate guys? I don't know. I don't see a date on this, but can't say I'm happy with this one. I'm probably going to show it to my sister, and if she doesn't want it, I'm just going to toss it. And the last thing. Now, the Doom Blood Ice Pack set. Okay, this is one of those freezable ice packs. You put it in the freezer, and it turns cold, and then when you get an owie or a boo-boo, then you put it on the owie or boo-boo, and you feel better in a little bit. That's how I talk down to my fans, of course. Let's see, 2019, so it's relatively new. And yeah, so instead of looking like ice, it kind of looks like blood. So if you put it on something that's bleeding, how can you tell if it's done bleeding? That the philosophical question of the day. Yeah, still not a good image. Like I said, it looks like they just took some promotional artwork from like 1992 and just slapped it on a little bit of fabric, and then the Cacodemon. Yeah, I know it's like an old sprite, but that just looks blurry. I'm not, once again, not too impressed with this, but sadly, this is the best thing to come out of this package. This is the high point of that package. I don't know. Not even Doom music is going to make this item any better, but it can try. All right, and there you go. That's what you get in these bags, and that is exactly what you get. At least right now. I don't know. Maybe in a month or two they'll release a new set of these bags with different stuff. But currently, if you find these bags, this is probably exactly what you'll find in your bag. Maybe with an item or two switched around, but it's just Loot Crate Overstock. If you're curious about Loot Crate Overstock and you don't mind that it's just a whole mess of stuff shoved in a bag with some semblance of theme, then okay. Honestly, the only thing I was really excited for were the blind bags. I think the only things that were worth my money were the Kid Robot things and the Batman Black and White things. Everything else, just like I say, I could probably get off AliExpress for $1. That's probably what they did. That's probably where they got the majority of their stuff. Maybe that's why they went under. Actually, but if they were buying stuff from AliExpress cheap, then how would that affect them? Doesn't matter. Well, I should end the video here, but I'm kind of dedicated to wasting your time. So how about we look at some blind boxes that I got from the discount store around the same time I went to the Walmart and got those other NECA bags. Let's see what we got here. We got Disney Afternoon Mystery Minis. Spin it! Sorry, the Tailspin was the first one that I saw, so I'm obligated by law to sing the Tailspin theme song. And then Chip, Chip, Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers, and DuckTales, woo! I watched these as a kid. Can't really say they were my favorites. Can't really say they left that much of an impact on me. I just kind of mindlessly watched them. I didn't even get Disney Afternoon. I didn't have that channel growing up. So I didn't get to see all these shows until I got cable and Toon Disney. And by that time I was 12, 10 through 12. So it didn't really have the same impact on me that I probably would have had I seen these when I was like 5 or 6. Okay, but anyway, let's see. Gadget, Baloo, Huey. Huey's the one in the red, I think. Kit, I think his name is. Launchpad, Darkwing Duck, and Monterey Jack, and Flip. I don't remember the fly's name. Okay, so those are the 3 shows that they're based around. So we can get Darkwing Duck, Goslin, Launchpad, Louie, I think, Huey, Dewey, Webby, Gadget, Monterey Jack, Kit, Baloo, Chip, Dale, Scrooge, and the other Magica duck. I don't know. There was like this other sorceress duck that appeared in both DuckTales and Darkwing Duck, and I don't remember her name, but she was Magica. I don't understand why they used her and not Magica. In fact, why isn't Magica on this box? Who's this copycat here? Why can't we have Magica in this box? Everybody wants Magica. I don't know. Also, it's clearly been opened, so this is probably something they had in a nerd store or Walmart or something. Somebody ripped it open, and then the store couldn't sell it anymore, so the discount store bought it up, and then they sold it to me. And so if this has already been open, that probably means that there's not a good enough character in here for them to want to steal, so I'm guessing it'll be one of the 1 in 6 characters. Could be one in the set 1 in 72 though, or maybe 1 in 36. I actually really want Baloo. Baloo looks the cutest out of all of these, though of course I will take the 1 in 72 because those are the most rare, obviously. Now I'm gonna need to cut before I open this. 1 minute. And we're back, and I'm opening the box. I really should just stop being a cheapskate and get a camera that can film more than 10 minutes at a time. Okay, please be something worth something. Please be... Oh, both sides of the box are... Well, that'll help me later. Yes, okay, what we got? What we got? Oh, they didn't even open the bag. Well, you can probably feel the bag and tell what's inside, so we got a crafty one here. Oh, it's not even sealed. They did a... In the fact, it's not even really factory sealed, so, okay, they didn't even have to open the bag. But I will, and we got... Gadget. Oh, okay, that's a 1 in 36, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not one that I personally would want, but I'm gonna sell I'm gonna sell these anyway. So, yeah, not bad though. Most mystery minis are really good, really well molded, really well colored. I don't think I've found a mystery mini that I truly dislike. Maybe I have, but I've seen so many of them that I can't think of the truly bad ones. Though, if I did have to nitpick, this one, the eyes are a little, derp, burp, blurp, derp. That's pretty much it, though. Yeah, this is Gadget. She's the inventor for Chip and Dale, and she's also the same voice actor for, like, half the cast. I think there were, like, 2 or 3 voice actors for that entire series. That's all I can really tell you. I didn't really pay attention to the show when it was on, and the episodes I do remember, didn't really have an effect on me. That's what I say. But still, 1 in 36. That's not bad. That I feel like I feel like I got my $4 worth on that box. Okay, and last of all, we have Cuphead, buildable figures. Being a Lego guy, being a building brick type of guy, this makes me happy that these exist. I did not know that Oops, those are the price tags. Oh, who cares? I did not know that McFarlane made Cuphead buildable figures. They made Bendy. They made Hello Neighbor. They made... didn't I feature a weird McFarlane? They made Walking Dead, Game of Thrones. Wait, did McFarlane do Game of Thrones, or did Mega Constructs? Maybe they started with Game of Thrones. And, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But yeah, we have Cuphead buildable figures. That's I've never played Cuphead, but I am very impressed with the aesthetic. I really do want to play it, if only to see just how cartoony it is, to just revel in the modern, retro, 1920s type of animation, rubber band animation. I think the only major cartoon that still does the 1920s type of animation is that Mickey cartoon, The Adventures of Mickey or something like that on Disney Plus, that it kind of reverts Mickey back to how he used to be back when he was first invented, just as very mischievous, slapsticky, whole world can come to life at a moment's notice type of guy. And it's not really my thing, but I do appreciate the work that goes into it, and I'm sure a lot of people can get into it. And obviously this was also a pre-opened, so hopefully there's still something worth something in here. All right, let's see. We can get Cuphead, Mugman, the Devil, King Dice, Kala Maria, Werner Werman, Ghost of Cuphead, Ghost of Mugman, Legendary Chalice, Miss Chalice, Dr. Call's Robot, and Pork Rind. And variations. 26 to collect. Collect all 26. I probably will not. Let's see. This is made in... I don't see a copyright date. Yeah, who cares? Since these are buildable figures, these might actually be things that I keep, but I guess I'll just have to see how much these fetch online. I've never even heard of them until today. So this one is... It's a Mugman, I think. What's this? What does this say? Oh, well, there's a checklist. Let's see. Cuphead, little yellow gloves, Cuphead two-tone, goes to da. Oh, it's just an instruction manual for everything. So I could have gotten anything. It's not going to tell me. Let's see. Yep, there are all the directions to put together the figures in case you lose your directions. I'll try to focus a little bit. It does not want to focus. There. That's the checklist. Need to figure out how to fold it back up. I think we got that. Now, who is... I guess this is Mugman. It's just a different Mugman. It's a sad Mugman. Why is the Mugman sad? Because he's second fiddle to the Cuphead? Because he wants his own game? Don't worry, Super Mugman Adventures Wii U will be coming soon. I hope. No, I don't think this is Mugman. Oh, it's Ghost of Mugman. Okay, that makes more sense. Is it a variation? What kind of variations can we get? Ghost of Mugman, yellow gloves, and two-tone. No, this is just the regular Ghost of Mugman. I kind of want to put it together, but I will not right now. I want to see how much it's worth first, but that's not bad. I like the detail. McFarlane puts a lot of detail in their figures, a lot of detail into their very Lego-esque figures. Arguably about as much as Mega Constructs does, and a little more than Lego does. So that's not bad. I do kind of want to see what that's like assembled. So my battery's about to die, so let's very quickly look at this next one and let's wrap up. It's the robot. And okay, this must be the stand. Good, they give you a stand, and a very nice stand as well. A very colorful and creative stand. I like that. I like a good stand. And there you go. There is all the stuff I have to show for you today. And, well, let's see. The cup... And, well... Let's see, the Cuphead stuff looks good. I need to... Maybe I'll assemble it later if I don't sell it. Mystery Minis, I'm really excited about. I really think I got my money's worth. The mystery bags, well, if you want the Loot Crate stuff, if you want to see Overstock Loot Crate stuff, then fine, go ahead for the mystery bags. But you only need to get one of each. That's all you need, because... it's the same thing each time. It's the same thing in each bag. But if you do find the ones with the vinyl figures, those are the ones you want to look out for. Those are the ones that might actually be worth something. I mean, they were worth something for me. I'm super excited at what I got. So there you go. I think we've all learned something today. So good night, and I already used that one. Sorcerer Mickey says good night. Good night, Sorcerer Mickey.